our esteemed chief guest, the Honorable Home Minister and Minister of Cooperation, Sri Amit Shah ji. Sir, your presence at this gathering is an immense privilege and a source of great honor for us. Your unwavering support and encouragement for the legal community is a constant source of inspiration. Your visionary leadership has a remarkable track record of turning aspirations into tangible achievements. Your dedication to the betterment of our society and strengthening the nation is an inspiration to all of us, and we are truly fortunate to have you to grace this occasion today. We extend our warmest welcome to Sri Bhupendra Jadhav ji, not only as the Union Minister of Law and Employment, Environment, Forest and Climate Change, but also as a true friend, philosopher and guide to the Bar Council of India. Sir, your presence at the International Lawyers Conference has not only added immense value to our event, but also signifies your unwavering support and wisdom. Sir, we are sincerely thankful to you. We also extend our profound gratitude to Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul, a luminary on the bench of Supreme Court of India. His Lordship is truly a judge for the common man, and his vision has illuminated the path of justice. Your Lordship's continuous support and insights are invaluable assets for the lawyers and judiciary. Furthermore, we are deeply honored by the presence of Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjeev Khanna, a distinguished and erudite Supreme Court judge. His jurisdictional expertise and profound insights greatly enrich the intellectual discourse of our gathering, adding immense value to our conference. Our profound gratitude extends to the esteemed Honorable Mr. Justice P.S. Narasimha ji, a distinguished legal luminary who has seamlessly transitioned from being a great lawyer to a formidable judge of the Supreme Court. His legal acumen and dedication to the cause of justice are truly commendable, and we are privileged to have his invaluable presence with us. His Lordship's sagacious guidance and dedication to legal education have been invaluable, and we are truly privileged to benefit from his able assistance and wisdom. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with the utmost honor and respect that we welcome the Attorney General and Solicitor General for India as distinguished guests at this International Lawyers Conference. These two legal luminaries hold positions of paramount importance within India's legal framework, and their presence here is testament to their unwavering dedication to the upholding the rule of law. Both these ex officio members of Bar Council of India play instrumental role in upholding justice, safeguarding our constitutional framework, and ensuring that the government operates within the boundaries of legality. We are indeed fortunate to have their unparalleled expertise grace this event, enriching our collective understanding of legal intricacies on the global scale. Friends, I am honored to introduce three distinguished individuals whose presence here today underscores the global significance of our conference. This international conference has been organized in association with the Law Society of England and Wales, the Bar Council of England and Wales, and Commonwealth Lawyers Association, which represents 56 countries of bar associations. Mr. Peter Menard, President of Commonwealth Lawyers Association, under his leadership, the Commonwealth Lawyers Association reflects his commitment to legal excellence and promotion of justice within the Commonwealth nations. Mr. Samuel Townend, KC, the Chair-elect of Bar Council of England and Wales. His role as the Chair-elect of the Bar Council of England and Wales highlights his outstanding contribution to the legal profession in one of the world's most respected legal systems. Ms. Lubna Suja, the President of Law Society of England and Wales, Ms. Suja's esteemed position as the President of Law Society of England Wales underscores her dedication to advancing the legal profession and ensuring the highest standard of legal practice. Today, we are deeply grateful for the presence of these distinguished individuals on the dais, whose participation not only enriches our conference but also emphasizes its global reach and significance. I welcome all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. I welcome in this conference the members of the different state bar councils, the representatives of all the district bar associations of the country, and the members of the legal fraternity, the media people. This international conference is organized, as I told, in association with the three other international bodies. Friends, the 10 different technical sessions under the chairmanship of honorable judges of Supreme Court and High Courts and eminent speakers, the senior advocates from bar have deliberated very valuable thoughts to find out solutions for emerging challenges in justice delivery system. I am glad to inform Sri Amit Shah ji and Honorable Bhupender Jadhav ji, also the honorable judges on the dais and off the dais, that today advocate delegates from almost 600 districts of the country have attended this conference. Similarly, lakhs of law students from various law colleges and universities of the country, along with near about 4,500 bar associations representing 23 lakh advocates of the country, have virtually witnessed this historical conference. Sir, everybody says that the Indian courts, there is a delay and the courts are overburdened. Why the courts are overburdened? It is because of the fact that the immense faith of the people in our Indian judiciary. For anything and everything, the people knock the doors of law courts, but under the leadership of our Amit Shah ji, recently the Mediation Act has been passed by our parliament, and this is a most welcome step for the lawyers and the litigants of the country. Sir, recently 3 bills are proposed to be introduced in the parliament with regard to the criminal law. The Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita 2023, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023, Bharatiya Sakshya Sanhita 2023. These bills represent a commitment to the accessible and swift justice, embracing technology while repealing outdated laws. They modernize Indian legal system to meet contemporary needs, fostering fairness and efficiency in the pursuit of justice. Sir, the Indian lawyers, they have welcomed all these 3 bills, and your ministry has asked for our opinion and suggestions. We have constituted a committee. Very soon, whatever suggestions are of the lawyers of the country, we will communicate to you. Sir, the budget of 7,000 crores for the e-courts, it's a welcome step. But our bar associations also need good e-libraries and facilities for e-filings. Our government and the Chief Justice of India are doing a lot of exercise in this regard, no doubt. Plannings are there, but for proper and effective implementation of all these schemes, the bar is also to be involved. In Legal Services Authority Act, certain amendments are needed for active involvement of the bar also. Legal aid is primarily the duty of lawyers. The lawyers of almost all the democratic countries where judiciary is strong and independent need effective laws for their protection and protection of their families. Some of the states have passed the bills for protection of advocates, but that's quite ineffective and insufficient. If there are laws to protect them from unsocial elements, the lawyers are expected to perform their duties fearlessly and independently. I request our beloved and dynamic Amit Shah ji, the Home Minister of the country, to consider to bring a central legislation for the protection of lawyers from illegal and unlawful act against the lawyers and their family members. Sir, you are a man who can do miracles. The entire country is your fan, and it's due to your hard, honest, and sincere and selfless work, your visions, that the country and the citizen of this, our country, are safe today. A few days back, Honorable the Chief Justice of India laid a stress about the amicable relationship between bar and bench. The Indian bar always respects the bench, and we get same treatment from our bench, and we both together protect the democracy and the rule of law. Sir, our judges, they are very hardworking. One Supreme Court judge disposes of more than 70-80 cases in a day. Similar is the case with the High Court judges. The majority of the other courts are equally hardworking. The Indian judiciary has been playing a crucial role in upholding the rule of law and ensuring justice. It strengthens, and positive aspects include Indian judiciary is known for its independence, ensuring impartial decision making, and to protect the fundamental right. Sir, only in the March of this month, the Bar Council of India has framed a rule allowing some foreign law firms and the foreign lawyers to enter into Indian jurisdiction and to practice to a limited extent. The regulations overseeing the practice of foreign lawyers and law firms in India have been thoughtfully crafted to strike a delicate equilibrium. They aim to safeguard and rights and interests and privileges of Indian lawyers while also providing limited avenues to foreign lawyers to engage in legal practice within the country. अब थोड़े अपने मन की बात बोल दूं। मेरे मन की बात देश के 23 लाख लोगों के मन की बात है। कल इसी भवन में, इसी मंच पे हम लोगों ने अपने माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को बुलाया, उनकी बातें सुनी। पूरे देश के वकील बहुत ही उत्साहित हैं। कल से लगता है कि हमारे वकीलों की एनर्जी में दुगुनी ताकत आ गई। आज जो विभूति हमारे बीच मंच पे हैं, एनर्जी का जो सोर्स होता है, वो शक्ति का जो संसाधन है, वो यहीं से मिलता है। कल मैंने बहुत लिमिटेड शब्दों में प्रोटेक्शन एक्ट की बात की थी, वेलफेयर इंश्योरेंस की बात की थी। आज मैंने बड़े खुल के कहा, यहां से मिल जाएगा। आपने देखा होगा अभी हाल में रोज वकीलों को हड़ताल करना पड़ता। अभी हाल में पुलिस एट्रोसिटीज की वजह से अभी हापुड़ बगल के जिले में हुआ हंगामा और कई दिनों तक हड़ताल चला। हाई कोर्ट को नोटिस लेना पड़ा, उससे भी कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ा। हमारे माननीय ऑनरेबल मिस्टर जस्टिस कौल साहब हैं, कई बार वकीलों पे सख्त हो जाते हैं। मुझे खुद अपीयर होकर इनके कोर्ट में बोलना पड़ता है कि मजबूरी भी समझिए, लेकिन उनका कहना भी कुछ जायज है। आखिर अगर पुलिस मारने लगे बिना किसी वजह के तो हम जाएंगे कहाँ? तो इसके लिए हमने सिर्फ कहा है कि कोई क्रिमिनल कहीं अटैक कर देता है वकील पर, हम उसके खिलाफ काम कर रहे हैं, तो हमें प्रोटेक्शन की जरूरत है। पुलिस एट्रोसिटीज कहीं हो जाए अनावश्यक, तो वकीलों को प्रोटेक्शन की जरूरत इसलिए है कि हम जाएंगे तो जाएंगे कहाँ? एक ऐसी कमेटी, एक ऐसा कानून आप बना दें कि हम भी उनके खिलाफ कुछ बोल सकें, कुछ कार्रवाई हो सके। आपने जब से ये विभाग संभाला, एक हमारे यहाँ कहा जाता है बिहार में कि तुमको सीधा कर देंगे, सारे क्रिमिनल, सारे टेररिस्ट सीधे हो। पूरे देश का वकील, वजह मैं नहीं जानता, लेकिन पूरे देश का वकील हमारे माननीय अमित शाह जी, गृह मंत्री जी का क्यों फैन है? वैलिडिक्टरी में मैंने और लोगों का नाम लिया था। जब बार काउंसिल की मीटिंग और हमारे ज्वाइंट सेशन की बात हो रही थी, तो हमने और कुछ लोगों ने और भी नाम लिए, लेकिन जब मेजोरिटी से जब हमने देखा कि नहीं 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 नहीं, हमको माननीय अमित शाह जी ही चाहिए, उन्हीं को बुलाइए, तो आपने जो चाहा, आपकी जो इच्छा थी, वो हमने पूरी कर दी। हम आपके बहुत ही आभारी हैं कि आप वकीलों के बीच आए। पूरे देश के वकीलों के नेता, बार लीडर्स, विदेश के बार लीडर्स आज यहां उपस्थित हैं। ये एक ऐतिहासिक भीड़ है और आप हमें आए, हमारे बीच, हमारे आग्रह को आपने माना, हम बहुत बहुत आभारी हैं। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद चेयरमैन बार काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया श्री मनन कुमार मिश्रा। और अब मेरा आग्रह है श्री एस प्रभाकरण, वाइस चेयरमैन बार काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया, आपसे कि अपने उद्गार रखें आज के इस शुभ अवसर पर।
Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed immense honor and privilege for me to stand before you to be addressing this August gathering on the valedictory of the International Lawyers Conference of 2023, organized by the Bar Council of India. Mananji has spoken a lengthy. Certain issues I'm not able to understand, and he spoke to in Hindi because I came from Tamil Nadu. Before I begin, I would like to share a couplet from the revered Tamil literary work, Tirukural, by Saint Thiruvalluvar. It goes as follows. Soochi mudivu tunivis veidal, attunivu தாட்சியுள் தங்குதல் தீது. 671. The essence of this couplet underscores the importance of timely decision. It speaks to the significance of making decisions promptly rather than delaying them. This sentiment particularly apt for our Honorable Home Minister, Sri Amit Shah ji, known for his swift and decisive actions. At this juncture, I'd like to express our deepest gratitude to our esteemed Home Minister, Sri AMIT SHAH ji, for gracing these occasions with his presence. Your support and encouragement for the legal fraternity serve as a tremendous source of the inspirations. Your vision has consistently transformed aspirations into achievements. We never forget, sir. We are also honored the, to have with us the Honorable Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul, Justice Sanjeev Khanna, Justice P.S. Narasimha, judges of the Supreme Court of India, who tirelessly works for the welfare of the public, a true common man's judge. His Lordship's vision in ensuring the access justice throughout the country has been exemplary. For them, we extend our heartfelt gratitude. Your wisdom and guidance have always been a pillar of the strength of our legal community, and we look forward to your continued support in our endeavor. I would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to Sri Bhupendra Yadav, Union Cabinet Minister, Labor and Employment, Environment, Forest and Climate Change, for gracing the international conference with his presence. Your esteemed participation has added immense value to our event. Today, we have gathered in this magnificent Vijan Bhavan, heart of New Delhi. We are not just participants. We are architects of the future international law. We came together to engage meaningful discourse, share our collective wisdom, and lay the foundation for more just and harmonious global, the legal landscape in these 2 days, the search of the knowledge and enhanced by effective and efficient discussion from the speakers and the panelists. Our conference that spread over the past 2 days is a testament to the Bar Council of India commitment of fostering the excellence in legal practice and jurisprudence. Though a law of dynamic in nature, and it must be made adaptable according to the society we live. Different perspective of thoughts were raised and discussed in these 2 days, and the same would pave way for more effective drafting of laws and makes administration of justice more efficient. The International Lawyers Conference, in an historical event organized by the Bar Council of India. Brother, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to bring your notice. The Manan Kumar Misra, past 3 or 4 months, whenever we come the convening a meeting, is only the agenda and motive. He said we should convene a very international conference, particularly in Delhi, to invite all the delegates from foreign countries. It has been true. Past 2 days, we have been achieved that. This is not only the BCI and the honorable judges of the Supreme Court and cooperation with the legal fraternity through this conference, the Bar Council of India, the initiative to make the Indian legal fraternity traverse through the global legal landscape. They have different thoughts and perspectives shared in these 2 days aims to be foundations of global legal understanding. The International Lawyers Conference, in the technical sessions, there are more than 10 technical sessions we have been organized, and the legal brains has been trained well by the members of the bar. The members of the bar has shown today nearly throughout the country. With the help of the member, the Manan Kumar Mishra, nearly 3,000 lawyers participated in this program. That we have to appreciate Mr. Manan Kumar Mishra ji. And one of the main motives of the international conference to take more of our advocates to reach across the world and participate in global forum. The discussion that took place in these 2 days focused on various initiatives that the improve of the global participations of our legal community. The world in this era of technology has made the global involvement simpler and effective, and this conference in these 2 days and deliberated to welcome the solution to global problems in administration of justice through the discussions and sharing of thoughts. All this, the technical sessions and solutions were achieved. His Holiness Mr. Dalai Lama He has said, share your knowledge. It is a way to achieve immortality. We have shared our knowledge through the technical sessions and have engaged in the critical discussion in these 2 days. In conclusions, I quote the word of celebrated German author John Wolfgang, and Goethe has said, knowing is not enough, we must apply. Willing is not enough, we must do. So, my friends, we are engaged in these mind-storming technical sessions past 2 days, actively participated in the exchange knowledge. I would urge all my friends to implement the same. Even day to day, the legal works to increase our productivity in the process of aiding administration. As we embark on the journey of the knowledge sharing and legal enlightenment, let us be inspired by remarkable individuals who have gathered here. And let us remain committed to pursuit of the justice and the rule of law. Together, we can illuminate the path towards a more just, equitable, and legally sound world. Thank you. Jai Hind.
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद वाइस चेयरमैन बार काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया. May I request the Honorable Mr. Justice P.S. Narasimha, Judge Supreme Court of India, to kindly address us.
Honorable Home Minister, Shri Amit Shah ji, Honorable Minister for Environment and Forest, Mr. Bhupendra Yadav, my esteemed colleagues, brother judges, Justices Sanjay Kishan Kaul, Sanjeev Khanna, and other learned judges who are present here, High Court judges, learned Attorney General R. Venkatramani, Mr. Tushar Mehta, the organizer of this event, Mr. Manan Kumar Mishra, Samuel Townett, Lubna Suja, senior members, advocates, and everyone who is present here, and very importantly, large number of students who have attended here. Let me commence with congratulating the Bar Council of India, Bar Council of England, and Commonwealth Law Association for organizing this excellent event. We need to remember the importance of being a lawyer. That's one factor I just wanted to share with you. And where from here, that's another issue I want to share my thoughts with you. And I'll be short because of the large number of speakers today. It was really a proud moment in my life when I enrolled as a lawyer in 1988. That meant that I have to act with reason, since it's the most important tool of this profession. This tool, which I obtained after becoming a lawyer, continues to be with me as a judge, and it is so in equal significance to everybody, including members of political executive or those who occupy constitutional positions also. Reason, I think, is the heart of justice, and that is the basis for being so integrally connected with the constitutional ideal of securing justice of social, economic, and political fronts. Interestingly, last year I stumbled upon a phrase while I was generally reading Bhagavad Gita, and I was mightily impressed by that. When I read there Krishna explaining the manifestation of Godhood. Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam Vadah Pramuditamaham. He says this is nothing to do with philosophy or religion. It is something to do with just the lawyers. He says, know me as a Godhood as the best argument. Vadav pramuditamaham. Know me as the best of the arguments. Godhood explains itself as the best of the arguments, which is nothing but a correct reason. You need to understand not only divinity, but also the process of justice and realize it only through the reason. And that is what this profession is all about. That is the greatest thing that we have. We put before, as lawyers, the probable best argument before the judge. In view of two competing arguments, the judge picks up what is he thinks the best of the argument. This is the process of justice. And we must, and I continue to be, and we must be proud of this profession, which has given us such an important role in the society. I will conclude this with three important factors that come to my mind. The first relates to the fact that the universe is transforming. The world is looking at India for leadership towards the new world. If we take up the responsibility, which we must, what value addition can we make as lawyers to this society? The first and the most important thing that we need to do to upgrade ourselves is to build upon the inviolable virtue of honesty and sincerity in our working. The Bar Council has an important role in letting our youngsters, younger generation, imbibe these values so that a lawyer will not move away from the path of honesty and thought, action, courage, and goodness. It is only after this, I emphasize, it's only after this that the next issues relating to our efficiency and other things will arise. One way of testing this is to reflect on what the societal views of a lawyer is. Do they view us and consider as the most trusted friend, or do they look at us with suspicion? This is what we must consider and work towards attaining that situation where there is confidence and trust in approaching a lawyer. The second aspect is a common thing which everybody says, that we need to be efficient, we need to adopt technology, which is a most important thing. Yesterday we had a very fruitful discussion on artificial intelligence. I shared my thought there and I want to repeat that. Through artificial intelligence, for the first time, we could break the barriers of language, and entirety of the judgments could be translated into each of the regional language. What happens because of that? The advantage for lawyer is that we will be able to share the knowledge that is there in another embedded and secretively protected in other languages, and share such knowledge across the board all over the country. Simultaneously, it integrates the country. That's the reason why technology is very important and lawyers must be adept in adopting them. The third factor which I want to share with all of you is that we have worked with the advent of the Constitution for a period of 70 years. And the tool that we had as lawyer is the methodology of adversarial litigation. All of you are lawyers here. And if you reflect upon the outcome of the resolution of disputes through the adversarial litigation, we all know the answers. A simple problem between two brothers to resolve the disputes relating to the property can't take 25 years. If a husband and wife are not able to get along, the proceedings for divorce can't take again 25 years. There is something fundamentally wrong in the method that we have adopted. It is in this context I state that mediation is a game changer. The reason why I'm emphasizing this is that the Bar Council and the lawyers have an immense and an important role in adopting mediation as yet another methodology of resolution of disputes, and the process and techniques and methods to learn mediation requires unlearning as what we have learned as lawyers. Over a period of time, with the help of Bar Council, if we build up mediation councils which would impart that kind of an education, and I think if we set a target about 10 to 15 years, we will be able to clear the backlog and make access to justice purposeful and easily available to everybody. We had excellent sessions yesterday. They are related to international legal solutions, access to justice, impact of social media, ADR, artificial intelligence, changing the landscape of criminal law, role of legal profession, and we have also discussed about the future of this legal education. I am sure this was very fruitful. I again take this opportunity to congratulate the chairman of the Bar Council with his team and also the members of the International Bar Council. I thank one and all for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
थैंक यू ऑनरेबल मिस्टर जस्टिस PS नरसिम्हा। और अब हमारा निवेदन है ऑनरेबल मिस्टर जस्टिस संजीव खन्ना, जज सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया, आपसे कि कृपया अपने बहुमूल्य विचारों से हम सबको अवगत कराएं, हमें संबोधित करें।
Respected Shri Amit Shah ji and Shri Bhupender Yadav ji, esteemed senior brother, Mr. Justice Sanjay Kishan Kaul, and brother, Mr. Justice PS Narasimha, learned Attorney General of India, Mr. R. Venkataramani, learned Solicitor General, Tushar Mehta, distinguished guests from abroad, Mr. Samuel Townend, Ms. Lubana Suja, and Mr. Peter D. Nayad, host and organizers of this conference, Mr. Madan Kumar Mishra, Mr. Prabhakan, Mr. Sharma, judges, members of the bar and delegates, namaste. India has one of the largest bars in the world, comprising a vast pool of legal professionals with diverse background and expertise. The Bar Council of India is the apex body that represents them. This two-day conference, possibly first of this kind in India, brings to focus legal and adjudicatory interdependence between nation states, an aspect which seldom attracts attention and deliberated upon. International judicial interdependence is an acknowledgement of the need for global committee approach in issues like terrorism, cybercrime, etc. Even use of artificial intelligence to check misuse requires a broad global consensus. If we have cross-border trade, we are bound to have disputes. Just as disputes are normal to humans, so is their resolution. Cross-border trade in commerce requires an international law, both substantive and procedural, for ensuring impartial and fair settlement as well as adjudication. Further, we require rules that ensure recognition and quick and easy enforcement. This conference perhaps is a unique platform for exchange of ideas, insights, and expertise on different subjects, which had varied from alternative dispute resolution and international commercial transactions, intellectual property rights in borderless world, artificial intelligence transforming the legal landscapes, justice delivery system, and the impact of social media, changing landscapes of criminal law. Besides, we have focused on socially relevant subjects like access to justice and legal aid in developing countries. However, there's one area which I feel should engage a greater attention: simplicity of law, that is, use of language which is understood by a common man. Is law required to be demystified? Should law be a puzzle that needs to be solved? Laws are meant to be resolve disputes and not become disputed themselves. Laws should not be a mystery to the common man. Law is not written as a edict meant for legal experts. They apply and govern almost everything in our daily lives, and therefore, use of simple language is required. This enables the citizens to take informed decisions and avoid unintentional violations. This equally applies to our decisions and judgments. Yesterday, Sri Narendra Modi ji, the Prime Minister of our country, in his address, had highlighted the role of judiciary in development of this country. He had said that Indian judiciary plays a crucial role in upholding the rule of law. Strong, independent, and fair bar is the hallmark of a fair, free, and fair society based upon rule of law. The Universal Declaration of Independence of Justice, adopted in Montreal in 1983, states, "There shall be a fair and equitable system of administration of justice, which guarantees independence of lawyers in discharge of the professional duties without restriction, influences, inducements, pressure, threats, or interference, direct or indirect, from any quarter and any reasons." This independence of bar is not provided for not for the benefit or protection of judges and lawyers as such, nor is it intended to shield them from being accountable in performance of their professional duties or to the law in general. Instead, its purpose is to protection of the people as bulwark of free and democratic society. Legal profession is perhaps the only profession which finds its mention in the constitutional text through Article 22. Right to represent another person before the court of law and tribunal is a significant constitutional and a statutory right. Justice Narasimha had highlighted certain aspects with regard to which are of concern to all of us who have been associated with the legal profession. It is therefore imperative for the members of the legal profession to live up to the solemn expectations and reflect upon the significant role each one has to play in upholding the principles of justice and rule of law within our society. Justice Narasimha had also emphasized on the alternate dispute resolution mechanisms such as mediation and conciliations, which are gaining popularity amongst lawyers as they help in resolving community issues and disputes. However efficient and sized a legal system may be in India, legal recourse and legal action can never be the answer. Most of the societal issues, except some that require court adjudication, should not come to the court and have to be resolved amicably through mediation and conciliation. As per 2019 World Justice Report, there are estimated 1.5 billion in the world who could not obtain justice, civil, administrative, or in criminal courts. Thus, we have the term justice gap, which is defined as number of people who have at least one unmet justice need. India has resolved this problem by providing free legal aid and assistance. India has the largest legal aid coverage in the world. Almost 80% of India's 1.4 billion population is eligible to legal aid. Almost 30% of the accused avail of legal aid and assistance at the trial stage. The figure increases to 50% at the appellate stage. There are two more aspects which I wanted to highlight in addition to what Justice Narasimha has highlighted. The first aspect is commercialization of litigation and legal profession. Escalating cost of litigation and exorbitant fees are formidable barriers to access to justice to ensure, and we must ensure that justice remains accessible to all. The figures which we have given with regard to the people who are availing of free legal aid at the trial court and the appellate stage is an indication of that. The second aspect which I want to highlight is the edifice of rule of law, which works when the courts apply legal principles to true facts. True facts blown legally in the court of law. Deficit of truth, which refers to misinformation and devaluation of truth in societies, is a matter of concern. This should bother the lawyers as a community on the whole. The last aspect which I want to highlight is again a matter of going concern, is the declining interest in litigation as a career choice. As the prime stakeholders of the profession, it is imperative for all of us to introspect and address this issue. We must all strive to revive and preserve certain traditions of the legal profession, which means court litigation should be a matter of. Why this has happened and what are the reasons for the same is for the internal discussion of the legal community. We all know the reasons, one of them being low retainership or stipend being paid to the youngsters and young lawyers. Having said this, we have to recognize that this is the starting step we have taken for providing an interaction with the youngsters and with the international community so as to enable the youngsters to get benefit of the various discussions which have taken place in the conference. I thank the organizers for providing me this opportunity and congratulate the Bar Council of India as well as Indian in Wales for organizing this international conference. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Honorable Mr. Justice Sanjeev Khanna. May I now invite and request Honorable Mr. Justice S.K. Kaul, Judge, Supreme Court of India, to kindly address us.
AMIT SHAH ji, Bhupendra Yadav ji, my brother Justice Sanjeev Khanna and Justice P.S. Narasimha and other brother judges in the audience, the Attorney General and the Solicitor General of India, our guests from abroad, Mr. Samuel Townsend, Mr. Peter Menard, Mrs. Dubia Shuja, the members of the other members and dignitaries on the dais, and the organizers headed by Mr. Manan Kumar Mishra of the Bar Council of India, who organized this wonderful conference. Real initiative, and must express my appreciation for what has been endeavored and done. That the legal fraternity of lawyers thinks so positively itself is a great beginning. We have had 2 days of invigorating and insightful intellectual discussions and deliberations, and a common consensus on what the system requires from all of us to improve it. But I do believe that the reflections of the 2 days must transmit into something which is substantial, and that can happen if what has been discussed is documented, and what are the suggestions which can help the legal system is forwarded to the government for its input. As I reflect on the past 2 days, I'm reminded of a quote by late Anna Lindh, a former Swedish politician, lawyer, and one of the most influential diplomats in the contemporary history. He remarked, globalization has made us more vulnerable. It creates a world without borders and makes us painfully aware of the limitations of our present instruments and of politics to meet its challenges. From the importance of having a global law to access to justice via technology in the form of alternative dispute resolution, and most importantly, to the role of lawyers, this conference has had a meaningful conversation on all these burning issues. We in India have been trying to make use of technology in the judicial setup. The most noteworthy use of it has been the advent of the virtual courts or the e-courts. While COVID-19 pandemic had its own problems and it brought the world to a standstill, it's a matter of pride for us, both judges and lawyers, that the places of giving justice did not close. May have been affected, but all of us tried our best to see that the common man can still approach the justice delivery system despite the pandemic. The virtual hearing allows lawyers and litigants from across the country to attend their respective cases without having to travel all the way to New Delhi, which involves not only time but also money. As is commonly said, justice should be equally and readily accessible to each person, notwithstanding the financial constraints. Even after effects of the pandemic subsided, courts all across India have adopted the virtual method, which I am sure will remain for times to come. While litigation in courts has always been a sought after option by litigants and lawyers, it makes me happy to see the growing use of alternative dispute resolution mechanism in nature of arbitration, mediation, and conciliation, in which personally I have great faith. The advantages of setting outside the court outnumbers the advantages of litigating a matter, which more often than not goes on for years, leads to immense delay in delivery justice system, and leaves people antagonistic towards each other. There are certain issues like constitutional aspects, statutory challenges, which are best addressed in the adversarial system, in the courts. But I do believe a better alternative dispute resolution mechanism and its implementation can help the people and walk hand in hand and maintain peace in the society. It is also economically less draining as they are involved in the process, eliminating the need to hire professionals charging hefty amounts. It was only a few days back that the Mediation Act 2023 was notified with the objective of encouraging online mediation to serve the interest of the stakeholders in an alternative mechanism system for resolving disputes. In fact, in a unique endeavor, when Mr. Rohington Nariman was heading the mediation committee, I was part of it. We got all the mediators of the country to look to across the borders and then come with a suggested bill, really for the first time, which was sent to the government and which forms the fabric of the new Mediation Act, with of course changes which the government thought was possible. A lot has been said about the Indian setup. It was a pleasure to hear the distinguished legal luminaries from Law Society of England and Wales, the Bar Council of England and Wales, Commonwealth Group. Hearing a fresh perspective from such professionals, resonating with the same cause, promotion of equitable justice, was refreshing and thought-provoking. While we may be separated from physical boundaries, we are united by the common cause of recognizing and improving the problem that exists in the legal system across the globe. It is now time to pass baton to the younger generation of lawyers who, in my opinion, are far more technologically advanced and aware of these impending problems. We have a large spectrum of people here, the students here who will be the future lawyers. It is commonly said change is the only constant. It is our duty to groom the next set of legal professionals and listen to their suggestions about improving the legal system. As an officer of the court, I believe their voices should be heard and respected as much as a senior suggestion is. In fact, it is fair enough that the future stakeholders have a say how they wish the legal system to work. Law, and I'm sure all of you agree, is an exhausting profession. When I was young, there used to be no concept of mental health. And the legal fraternity would work for hours at stretch to the detriment of their health. Awareness about mental health is the need of the hour, and the upcoming professional place a lot of importance on it. Glorifying the hustle culture should be stopped, and a more conversation should be held at workplace regarding the importance of mental health being. I also believe one of the important things is the ethical values with which the profession is carried out. We have to guide and give practice to the younger generation. Tell them what we did right, what we may have done wrong. I see here two of the persons who are giants in their fields, and I've learned law in my life, Mr. Venugopal and Fari Nariman both. The other legal luminaries, some of them not here, some of them no more, Prabdeep, Parasaran. There were people whom, as youngsters, we had role models. I think it's time we produce role models for the younger generation to follow. The Bar Council of India is entrusted with the crucial responsibility of promoting and maintaining the standards of lawyers in India. It does so by regulating a legal education, enforcing ethical standards, and ensuring that only qualified and ethical individuals are allowed to practice law. The oversight helps uphold the integrity of the legal profession. I request the Bar Council of India, Law Society of England and Wales, and the Bar Council of England and Wales to collaborate and hold more such conferences, especially for the younger legal professionals, where they get a chance to interact with each other and deliberate on the issues which they can best do. The event would be incomplete without thanking the Bar Council of India, the Law Society, and the Council of England for organizing the International Law Conference. Not to forget various members of the bar and the bench who throughout the course of 2 days provided with some wonderful ideas, which when implemented would change the system for better. I hope we all strive to achieve a goal set by us and ensure that justice does not remain a luxury for even a single person. Namaskar and Jai Hind.
थैंक यू सर। हमारे बीच ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर ऑफ लेबर एंड एम्प्लॉयमेंट एंड मिनिस्टर ऑफ एनवायरनमेंट फॉरेस्ट एंड क्लाइमेट चेंज गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया श्री भूपेंद्र यादव जी उपस्थित हैं। हमारा उनसे विनम्र अनुरोध है कि कृपया हम सबको शुभकामनाएं दें, हमें संबोधित करें। माननीय श्री भूपेंद्र यादव जी।
बार काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया के वैलिडिक्टरी प्रोग्राम में मंच पर उपस्थित देश के सम्मान्य गृह मंत्री माननीय अमित शाह जी, मंच पर उपस्थित न्यायमूर्ति संजय किशन कौल जी, न्यायमूर्ति संजीव खन्ना जी, न्यायमूर्ति नरसिम्हा जी, बार काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया के प्रेसिडेंट श्री मनन मिश्रा जी, मंच पर उपस्थित डिस्टिंग्विश गेस्ट, मेरे सारे वकील साथियों, और विशेष रूप से आज हमारे बीच में जो दो लीगल ल्यूमिनरीज हैं, श्री फली नरीमन जी, श्री वेणुगोपाल जी, और जिनका जो हमारे बीच में अभी चेन्नई में है, श्री पारासरन जी, और दो विभूतियां जो आज हमारे बीच में नहीं है, श्री राम जेठमलानी जी और उनके साथ ही साथ श्री सोली सौरभ जी। हम लोगों को गर्व है कि जब हमने प्रैक्टिस करी तो ये जो हमारी बार की पर्सनालिटी है, इन्होंने हमारे बार के हाईएस्ट प्रोफेशनल और इंटेलेक्चुअल स्टैंडर्ड को बना के रखा। हम जिस भी रिफॉर्म्स की, डिजिटल टेक्नोलॉजी की बात करेंगे, जो वैल्यू और स्टैंडर्ड उन्होंने हमारे लिए तय किए हैं, उन पर हम चलेंगे, तब हम टेक्नोलॉजी को सही रूप में बार के लिए इस्तेमाल कर पाएंगे। मैं धन्यवाद देना चाहूंगा मनन मिश्रा जी को, जिन्होंने और मेरे बार काउंसिल के मित्रों को, जिन्होंने मुझे बड़े आग्रह से उपस्थित करके वापस से आपके बीच में एक परिवार में आने की अनुभूति प्राप्त करा। मैं ज्यादा नहीं कहूंगा, लेकिन आजादी के अमृतकाल के भारत का ये जो एक महत्वपूर्ण सप्ताह रहा है, कुछ कारणों से बड़ा महत्वपूर्ण रहा है। एक तो आपकी बार काउंसिल की कॉन्फ्रेंस इंटरनेशनल स्टैंडर्ड की बहुत सारे आगामी विषयों को लेके हुई है। वहीं अमृतकाल के भारत के नए पार्लियामेंट के द्वार हमारी महिलाओं के 33% आरक्षण के साथ एक नए आयाम पे बढ़े। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में जो 33% आरक्षण हुआ है, ये केवल महिलाओं का आरक्षण नहीं है, ये देश के योगदान में भाग देने के लिए उनका प्रतिनिधित्व है। फ्यूचर के भारत के जो सोशल आउटकम है, उसमें वुमेन लीडरशिप के पॉजिटिव स्टेप्स के लिए एक रास्ता है। ये महिलाओं के द्वारा जो एक रोल मॉडल इफेक्ट बनते हैं, उसको आगे बढ़ाते हुए देश के डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम में वुमेन लीडरशिप को बड़ा बनने का मौका ये माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के द्वारा दिया गया है। और हमारे समय में पूरी दुनिया में जो सबसे बड़ा विषय जिसको कहा जाता है जेंडर रिस्पॉन्सिव पॉलिसी एनवायरनमेंट, उसके लिए बहुत आवश्यकता है। पिछले 9 वर्षों में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में जो नए लेबर कोड भी आए हैं, जहाँ कार्यस्थलों पर महिलाओं को भाग लेना है, चाहे उनका वेजेस एक्ट हो, चाहे सोशल सिक्योरिटी कोड हो, चाहे ऑक्यूपेशनल सेफ्टी हो, सभी में महिलाओं को कार्यस्थलों पर जाने के लिए सरकार ने सक्षम उपाय अपनाए हैं। उसके साथ ही साथ कार्य करने वाली महिलाओं के लिए मैटरनिटी बेनिफिट से लेकर के जो नया साइंटिफिक एडवांसमेंट के कारण हम आजकल मेडिकल टेक्नोलॉजी में जो सैरोगेसी का विषय देखते हैं, उस पे भी सरकार प्रोग्रेसिव लॉ लाई है। और इसलिए सैरोगेट मदर के लिए फिजिकल, सोशल वेलबींग और सबसे ज्यादा जो इमोशनल है, उसके लिए सरकार ने पूरे प्रोविजन बनाए हैं, ताकि फ्यूचर में जो विज्ञान के कारण भी तरक्की हो रही है, उसमें भी स्टेप्स बनाए जा सके। और इस कॉन्फ्रेंस में जो इक्वल अपॉर्चुनिटी इन बिल्डिंग ए सस्टेनेबल प्रोफेशनल नीड मोर डिस्कशन और एक्शन की जरूरत है, क्योंकि आज केवल बातें करने से विषय नहीं है, इसको आगे बढ़ाना होगा। पिछले दिनों सर्वोच्च न्यायालय के एक छोटे पब्लिकेशन को मैंने देखा, लेकिन मुझे लगा वो एक बहुत अच्छा पब्लिकेशन है, सुप्रीम कोर्ट हैंडबुक यूज ऑफ एक्रेमिक टर्म्स अगेंस्ट वुमेन। क्योंकि जो भी न्याय की भाषा हम लिख रहे हैं, उसमें एकरूपता कैसे है, उसमें जो शब्द हमको इमोशनली महिलाओं को टच करते हैं, उसके बारे में लैंग्वेज क्या होनी चाहिए, इसको लेकर एक जो नया हैंडबुक निकला है, मुझे लगता है कि बार काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया को भविष्य में इस तरह की टर्मिनोलॉजी कोर्ट को और बार को अन्य विषयों में भी ले जानी है। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कल हमको संबोधित किया, भाषा के विषयों पे भी संबोधित किया, और इस समय जो भी नया कानून बन रहा है, उसकी लेजिस्लेटिव ड्राफ्टिंग बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है। सरकार के द्वारा लेजिस्लेटिव ड्राफ्टिंग पे बहुत जोर दिया जा रहा है, क्योंकि लेजिस्लेटिव ड्राफ्टिंग के 2 अर्थ हैं, मीनिंग और एसेंस। इसका अर्थ क्या हो और भाव भी क्या हो। जो भी लेजिस्लेशन आज हम लिखने जा रहे हैं, उसका लेजिस्लेटिव चैलेंज भी ये है कि वो अलग अलग राजनीतिक और सामाजिक परिस्थिति में एक लंबे समय तक भविष्य के लिए उसका उपयोग कैसे होगा। और मैं यहाँ एक बात बड़े विश्वास से कहना चाहता हूँ, हमारी सरकार ने मेरे को बहुत सारी लेजिस्लेटिव ड्राफ्टिंग कमेटी का चेयरमैन बनने का अवसर दिया। मैंने जब भी बार काउंसिल के लोगों को बुलाया, उन्होंने बहुत पॉजिटिव तरीके से उस ड्राफ्टिंग में पूरा सहयोग दिया। और इसलिए एक और जो विषय जब हम प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, जो लैटिन मैगजीन्स हैं, जो उसको हम बहुत ज्यादा प्रयोग करते हैं। जस्टिस नरसिम्हा यहाँ पर है, न्याय शास्त्र के न्याय दर्शन के विद्वान भी है। मैंने जस्टिस कौल का जजमेंट भी पढ़ा, उन्होंने प्राइवेसी के जजमेंट में पूरा भगवत गीता का उल्लेख भी किया। लेकिन इसके साथ ही साथ जो इंडियन विजडम है, उसको हम अपने कंट्री के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में और अपने कॉन्टेक्स्ट के कॉन्टेक्स्ट में हम किस प्रकार से ज्यादा प्रयोग करें, ये एक महत्वपूर्ण स्टेप है, जिसको बार काउंसिल भी जुडिशरी के साथ मिलकर आगे बढ़ा सकती है। मैं आज इस मंच के माध्यम से हमारे गृह मंत्री जी ने माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में एक दूरदर्शी कदम उठाते हुए जो भारतीय न्याय संहिता, भारतीय सुरक्षा संहिता और भारतीय साक्ष्य बिल को दिया है, वो निश्चित रूप से अधिनियम आने वाले के समय की आवश्यकताओं के हिसाब से आगे बढ़ने वाले होंगे। मित्रों, मैं अपनी अंतिम बात कहना चाहूंगा। अभी दिल्ली में G20 का अधिवेशन हुआ और ये पूरे देश को गर्व है कि माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में G20 ने जो न्यू दिल्ली डिक्लेरेशन किया, एक लंबे समय के बाद कंसेंसस से दुनिया के सारे देशों ने आगे की पॉलिसी मेकिंग के लिए एक बड़ा डॉक्यूमेंट किया है। विशेष रूप से हमारे देश में आने वाले समय में दुनिया में डिजिटल क्रांति के कारण जो नया परिवर्तन आ रहा है, डिजिटल क्रांति के कारण जो नया वर्कर का समूह खड़ा हो रहा है, जिसको हम गिग वर्कर और प्लेटफॉर्म वर्कर कहते हैं, मैं आपको कहना चाहूंगा ये डिक्लेरेशन के 5 साल पहले हमारी सरकार के द्वारा गिग और प्लेटफॉर्म वर्करों को कानूनी मान्यता दी गई और आज दुनिया में जो ग्लोबल स्किल गैप आया है उसको भरने का भी डिक्लेरेशन माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में हुआ है। और उसके साथ हमने देखा है कि न्यू दिल्ली जो डिक्लेरेशन जो हुई है वो अपने आप में इसलिए हिस्टोरिकल रही कि दुनिया का जो आने वाला समय का जो सबसे बड़ा परिवर्तन है वो क्लाइमेट चेंज है। कई बार हम न्यायिक दृष्टि से क्लाइमेट चेंज को पूरे वैश्विक और पश्चिमी परिप्रेक्ष्य से देखते हैं, दुनिया में ऐसा नहीं है। क्लाइमेट एक्शन के लिए ग्लोबल साउथ की जिम्मेदारी बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है और इसलिए जब हम क्लाइमेट चेंज की बात करते हैं तो क्लाइमेट जस्टिस की बात भी जरूरी है। या मैं केवल एक आंकड़ा आपके सामने रखना चाहूंगा, दुनिया के जितने भी विकसित देश हैं उनकी आबादी 17% है और उनका जो एमिशन है वो 60% है। भारत की आबादी भी 17% है, हमारा एमिशन केवल 4% है। और इसलिए क्लाइमेट जस्टिस के लिए पूरे दुनिया में बहुत जरूरी है कि अफोर्डेबल, रिलायबल, सस्टेनेबल और रिन्यूएबल एनर्जी की ओर जाया जाए। और इसलिए आज दुनिया में माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में नए क्लाइमेट एक्शन फोरम बने। इसमें विशेष रूप से आज इंटरनेशनल सोलर अलायंस, आज कोलिशन फॉर डिजास्टर रेजिलियंस इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर जैसे जो नए अलायंस बने हैं और विशेष रूप से अभी दिल्ली डिक्लेरेशन में भी प्रधानमंत्री जी के नेतृत्व में ग्लोबल बायोफ्यूल अलायंस बना है। ये सब इसलिए है कि फ्यूचर में आने वाले क्लाइमेट चेंज के विषयों को और एनवायरनमेंट के बारे में भारत के लक्ष्य ग्लोबल साउथ के साथ जुड़े हुए हैं, जिसको आगे बढ़ाना जरूरी है। और इसलिए दुनिया में आगे बढ़ते हुए एक आत्मनिर्भर भारत के लिए सरकार के द्वारा पिछले 9 वर्षों में जो कमर्शियल लॉ है उसमें ईज ऑफ लिविंग को लेकर काफी प्रयास किए गए हैं। यही कारण है कि जन विश्वास बिल, मेडिटेशन बिल, मीडिएशन बिल, आर्बिट्रेशन बिल, इंसॉल्वेंसी लॉ और अभी हाल ही में डेटा प्राइवेसी लॉ लाया गया है। सरकार के इन सभी बिल को लाने का उद्देश्य है कि हम एक ऐसी व्यवस्था का निर्माण करें जो व्यवस्था लोगों की आवश्यकता के हिसाब से हो, जिस व्यवस्था का मैकेनिज्म ऐसा हो जिसमें एक्सेसिबिलिटी हो और उसके साथ ही साथ वो डिस्प्यूट्स को अफोर्डेबल करने के लिए भी आवश्यक हो। हमको फ्यूचर में जो स्ट्रेंथनिंग लीगल क्षेत्र में बढ़ानी है कि हमारे कमर्शियल डिस्प्यूट अफोर्डेबल कैसे हो। अगर हमने अफोर्डेबल डिस्प्यूट्स के लिए अपने मैकेनिज्म को स्ट्रांग किया, लॉ के परिवर्तन को जहां सरकार लेकर के चल रही है वहां उसको आगे बढ़ाने का काम किया और विशेष रूप से उसकी कैपेसिटी बिल्डिंग को बढ़ाने के लिए ये कॉन्फ्रेंस नहीं, ऐसी और भी परमानेंट व्यवस्था अगर बार काउंसिल के द्वारा खड़ी की जाएगी तो मुझे लगता है आत्मनिर्भर भारत के निर्माण में जुडिशरी और बार काउंसिल का एक बड़ा योगदान होगा। आप ये सब कर सकें, ऐसी आपको बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Friends, the Bar Council of India, for the first time, is going to facilitate the legal luminaries of the country. The council has decided that every year 5 legal luminaries, the number may increase in course of time. They'll be felicitated with the Life Achievement Award, namely Bar Council of India Vidhi Ratna Award. जो हमारे बार के देश ही नहीं विदेशों में जिन्होंने हिंदुस्तान के वकालत के क्षेत्र में वकालत का नाम रोशन किया, इस पेशे का नाम रोशन किया। ऐसे 5 लोगों को आज हम सम्मानित करने जा रहे हैं। आपके सामने माननीय श्री के पराशरन जी, जो सर्वोच्च न्यायालय के वरिष्ठ अधिवक्ता रहे थे, वरीय अधिवक्ता, पूर्व अटॉर्नी जनरल रहे थे। माननीय श्री फली एस नारिमन साहब, सीनियर एडवोकेट सुप्रीम कोर्ट, एडिशनल सॉलिसिटर जनरल रहे थे। और माननीय श्री के वेणुगोपाल जी, सीनियर एडवोकेट सुप्रीम कोर्ट, फॉर्मर अटॉर्नी जनरल ऑफ इंडिया। इसके बाद मरणोपरांत पोस्टुमसली वी आर गोइंग टू गिव दिस अवार्ड टू लेट राम जेठमलानी जी, सीनियर एडवोकेट, फॉर्मर चेयरमैन बार काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया, मेंबर पार्लियामेंट, and Sri Soli J. Sorab ji, Senior Advocate, former Attorney General for India, Member Parliament. सौभाग्य की बात है कि यह सम्मान, ये अवार्ड आज जो 3 हमारे अभी इस दुनिया में हैं, हमारे ये लीगल फ्रेटर्निटी के एसेट्स, इनको माननीय गृह मंत्री, माननीय यूनियन मिनिस्टर फॉर कॉर्पोरेशन, इनके हाथों द्वारा प्रदान किया जाएगा। और बड़े ही इतिहास का ये क्षण है। ऐतिहासिक इस क्षण को हम अपने इन देश के गौरव को सम्मानित कराने जा रहे हैं माननीय गृह मंत्री जी के द्वारा, अमित शाह जी के द्वारा। तो इसके पहले कि हम उनको मंच पे बुलाएं, सम्मानित करें, हमारे माननीय अटॉर्नी जनरल साहब, माननीय सॉलिसिटर जनरल साहब, वो 2 शब्द बताएंगे उनके बारे में, और उसके बाद इस ऐतिहासिक क्षण को आप इसके साक्षी होंगे। बड़े ही गर्व की बात है बार काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया के लिए कि हमारे बीच ऐसे ऐसे विभूति अभी भी मौजूद हैं।
Yeah, may I request now Honorable Attorney General of India, Shri R. Venkatramani, to please join us and tell us about the luminaries.
I'm honored and privileged to read the citations for the 3 illustrious members of the bar. Keshu Parasharan, born on 9th October 1927, stands as a towering figure in the realm of Indian jurisprudence. His illustrious career, spanning over 6 remarkable decades, has cast a profound and enduring influence on the legal landscape of a nation. Mr. Parasharan's journey in the domain of law commenced with his appointment as the Advocate General of Tamil Nadu during the period of President Rule in 1976. His extraordinary legal acumen and unwavering commitment to the cause of justice swiftly garnered recognition, ultimately leading to his elevation as Solicitor General of India, serving under the leadership of the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. His dedicated service to the nation continued as he assumed the prestigious mantle of Attorney General of India. He discharged his duties diligently under the leadership of both the Prime Ministers, Indira Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi, holding the esteemed position from 1983 until the conclusion of Rajiv Gandhi's tenure in 1989. In honor of his exceptional contribution to the legal fraternity and the nation at large, Mr. Parasharan was bestowed with the Padma Bhushan Award in 2003 and the Padma Vibhushan, one of India's highest civilian honors, in 2011. These accolades stand as an enduring testament to his unswerving dedication to upholding the principles of justice and the rule of law. Mr. Parasharan's commitment to public service extends beyond his illustrious legal career. In June 2012, he received a prestigious presidential nomination to the Rajya Sabha, the upper house of India's parliament,
securing a distinguished 6-year tenure. Moreover, a respected member of the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirtha Kshetra, a very sagacious counsel and guidance have played an indispensable role in overseeing significant initiatives. Notably, in 2019, the central government entrusted him with the pivotal responsibility of leading the Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirtha Kshetra, underscoring his position as a trusted leader and custodian of critical cultural and historical endeavors. While Mahan Nitya Gopal Das later assumed the role of leading the trust, Mr. Parasaran's initial appointment underscored his vital role in his historic undertaking, supervising the construction of the Ram Temple in Ayodhya. Throughout his illustrious career, Mr. Keshav Parasaran has indelibly imprinted his legacy on Indian jurisprudence. His involvement in landmark cases, including the Sabarimala case and the Ayodhya land dispute case, further solidifies the reputation as a legal luminary and a stalwart champion of justice. Mr. Keshav Parasaran's lifetime of service, legal expertise, and unswerving dedication to the advancement of society render him an iconic figure in the Indian legal fraternity and the radiant beacon of justice in the annals of our nation's history. May I request Satish Parasaran, a leading member of the Madras Bar, a senior advocate, is the one to come and
Honorable Shri K. Parasaran, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India, former Attorney General of India. उनके बेटे श्री सतीश पारासरन इस सम्मान को उनके behalf पर ग्रहण कर रहे हैं.
Today's evening function on this occasion. My pronouns to the other dignitaries on the dais. My pronouns to those who have assembled in this hall. I deem it a great privilege and honor to be a recipient of an award from the Bar Council of India. For a lawyer to be so recognized by the Bar Council of India is a great privilege.
Now, Honorable Attorney General of India will speak about Honorable Shri Pali and Nariman, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India.
Mr. Fali Sam Nariman, a non-Indian luminary, stands as a towering figure in the realm of law, a distinguished legal scholar, and an eminent jurist. With a career adorned with brilliance and wisdom, he is celebrated as one of the stalwarts of the legal profession in India. His journey to eminence reached a pinnacle when he was bestowed with the honor of being a designated senior advocate with the Honorable Supreme Court in 1971, a recognition that marked his exceptional legal acumen. Beyond national boundaries, Ms. Nariman's expertise is renowned, earning him international recognition as an outstanding jurist in the field of international arbitration. His unparalleled contributions extend to the highest echelons of legal spectrum, where he served as Additional Solicitor General of India from 1972 to 1975. Mr. Nariman's dedication to public service found further expression when he was nominated by the President of India as a Member of Parliament in the Rajya Sabha. His appointment exemplifies his commitment to shaping the legal and legislative landscape of the nation. In acknowledgement of his exceptional contribution to jurisprudence and public affairs, Mr. Nariman has been adorned with the Padma Vibhushan in 2007 and the Padma Bhushan in 1999, both of which rank among the most prestigious civilian honors in India. These awards are a testament to his enduring legacy and commitment to justice. Adding to this list of accolades, Mr. Nariman is honored with the Grover Prize for Justice in 2002, a global recognition of his tireless efforts in upholding the principles of justice. Notably, Mr. Nariman has left an indelible mark on the legal landscape through his participation in some of the most prominent cases with the Honorable Supreme Court of India. His contributions have significantly influenced the evolution of law in the country. Further illuminating his legacy, the fact that his son, Honorable Mr. Justice, retired Justice Rohinton Nariman, one of the most dynamic and vibrant judges who have graced their hallowed chambers for the Honorable Supreme Court of India. This familial connection underscores the enduring commitment of the Nariman family to the cause of justice and to the rule of law. Mr. Falias Nariman's life and career are a testament to the indomitable spirit of the legal profession, marked by unwavering dedication, exceptional knowledge, and an enduring commitment to the pursuit of justice. His name shall forever resonate as an embodiment of legal excellence and a beacon of inspiration for all who tread the path of law.
Honorable Shefali N. Nariman, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India, former Additional Solicitor General of India, former MP. जोरदार तालियों से इन सभी डिग्निटरीज का अभिनंदन करें। In fact, we feel immense proud by honoring them. ये वो शख्सियतें हैं जिन्होंने हमें गर्व का एहसास कराया। आप विधि आकाश के विस्तार के ऐसे चमकते नक्षत्र हैं जिनका नाम भारत के लीगल प्रोफेशन में बहुत ही अदब से लिया जाता है। He is a distinguished legal scholar and an eminent jurist.
The late Sri Soli Jahangir Sarabji, born in the vibrant city of Bombay in 1930, to the legal luminary whose legacy continues to illuminate the corridors of justice. His journey in the realm of law commenced in 1953, when he embarked on his legal practice in the Bombay High Court, a journey that would ultimately shape the course of Indian jurisprudence. In 1971, he ascended to the esteemed position of senior counsel, a recognition bestowed upon by the Supreme Court of India, affirming his exceptional legal acumen and unwavering commitment to the principles of justice. Late Shri Sorabji's contribution to the legal landscape reached zenith when he assumed the role of Attorney General for India from 1989 to 1990 and subsequently from 1998 to 2004. As the chief legal officer of the nation, he demonstrated unwavering dedication to the upholding the rule of law and safeguarding the rights of every citizen. Beyond the borders of our nation, late Shri Sorabji's reputation as a renowned human rights lawyer transcended boundaries. His remarkable journey took him to the global stage when he was appointed by the United Nations as a special rapporteur for Nigeria in 1997. His mission was a report of the human rights situation in that country, a testament to his commitment to the universal principles of justice and humanity. Subsequently, late Shri Sorabji's influence extended as he assumed the role of member and later chairman of the UN Subcommission on the promotion and protection of human rights from 1998 to 2004. He further served as a member of the UN Subcommission on Prevention of Discrimination and Protection of Minorities, beginning in 1998, leaving an indelible mark on the global human rights discourse. In the realm of international arbitration, late Shri Sorabji was entrusted with the position of a member of Permanent Court of Arbitration at The Hague, where his expertise and wisdom contributed to the peaceful resolution of complex international disputes from 2000 to 2006. Late Shri Sorabji's legacy as a champion of freedom of speech and expression is etched in the annals of legal history. He fearlessly defended freedom of the press in numerous landmark cases before the Supreme Court of India, instrumental in revoking censorship orders and bans on publication, thereby strengthening the foundations of democracy. In recognition of the outstanding contribution to the cause of justice, late Shri Sorabji was honored with the Padma Vibhushan Award, the second highest civilian honor in India, in March 2002. This accolade not only celebrates his tireless defense of freedom of speech, but also underscores the unwavering commitment to the protection of human rights. As we pay tribute to the memory of late Shri Sorabji, we remember him as a beacon of justice, a defender of the oppressed, and a tireless advocate for the principles that form the bedrock of democracy. His legacy continues to inspire generations, reminding us that the pursuit of justice is a noble endeavor worthy of a lifetime's dedication.
ले श्री सॉली जे सौरभ जी, सीनियर एडवोकेट फॉर्मर अटॉर्नी जनरल ऑफ इंडिया, इस पुरस्कार को ग्रहण कर रही हैं उनकी पत्नी श्रीमती जेना सौली सौरभ जी और पुत्र श्री हरमाल सौरभ जी। आपको पद्म विभूषण से भी नवाजा गया। ये वो प्रकाश स्तंभ है लीगल फ्रेटर्निटी के जो हमेशा रास्ता दिखाते हैं हमें। उनकी जिंदगी एक सिम्फनी की तरह थी जिसमें अडिग निष्ठा, समर्पण भाव, न्याय के लिए आवाज उठाने का समागम था। लीगल फ्रेटर्निटी के उत्थान के लिए, डेमोक्रेटिक मूल्यों के लिए अथक प्रयास हमेशा ही इतिहास में याद किए जाएंगे। These are the luminaries who inspired us how to make a difference. और अब मैं आमंत्रित करती हूँ ऑनरेबल सॉलिसिटर जनरल ऑफ इंडिया श्री तुषार मेहता जी आपसे कि कृपया हमारे luminaries के बारे में हमें कुछ बताएं।
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Sri Kottayan Kankot
Venugopal, born on 6 September 1931. Is an eminent Indian constitutional lawyer and a senior advocate of unparalleled stature within the Supreme Court of India and abroad. His illustrious career has been marked by a profound commitment to the principles of justice and advancement of constitutional law. In 2002, he was honored with the Padma Bhushan, the third highest civilian honor, further underscoring his exceptional achievements and influence. Additionally, in 2015, the Government of India conferred upon him the Padma Vibhushan, the second highest civilian honor in the nation, as a testament to his invaluable contributions to the field of law. In recognition of his exceptional legal acumen and unwavering dedication to the legal fraternity, Mr. Venugopal was given the pivotal role of Attorney General for India under the leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, on the 1st of July 2017, a position of paramount importance in our nation's legal hierarchy, where his legal insights and guidance were invaluable to the nation. His tenure in the esteemed role continued until his well-deserved retirement on 30th of September 2022. Notably, he has served as the patron of SARC Law, a regional apex body of SARC, and has previously held the distinguished position of its president. His contributions to the legal scholarship extend to the founding of the M.K. Nambiar SARC Law Center for Advanced Legal Studies at the prestigious Nalsar Law University, further solidifying his commitment to the dissemination of legal knowledge. Perhaps one of the most significant chapters in his illustrious career was his appointment in the Royal Government of Bhutan as the constitutional advisor for the drafting of Constitution of Bhutan. He played this role and highlighted his expertise and wisdom on matters of constitutional governance. Shri K.K. Venugopal's lifetime of exceptional legal service, his remarkable contribution to constitutional law, and his unwavering commitment to the cause of justice establishes him as a towering figure in the legal arena, a true luminary whose influence resonates far beyond the courtroom. May I now request Shri Venugopal Sahab to please come on the dais.
Honorable Shri K.K. Venugopal. Honorable Shri K.K. Venugopal, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India, former Attorney General of India, Padma Bhushan. आज इन्हें सम्मानित किया जा रहा है, जिन्हें सम्मानित करके हम सब गर्व का एहसास कर रहे हैं। ये वो हैं जिन्हें सम्मान मिलकर खुद ही सम्मानित हो जाता है। A distinguished legal luminary, is an eminent Indian constitutional lawyer and a senior advocate of unparalleled stature within the Supreme Court of India. आपका illustrious career न्याय के आदर्शों पर दृढ़ता के लिए, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन लॉ के एडवांसमेंट के लिए हमेशा याद किया जाता है। Vidhi Ratna Award 2023 for the lifetime achievement. Now I again request Honorable Solicitor General of India to kindly tell us about late Shri Ram Jethmalani ji.
Late Sri Ram Jethmalani was not just an eminent lawyer and a politician. He was a towering figure whose indelible imprint on India's legal and political landscape continues to resonate, who got International Jurist Award and Human Rights Award. His multifaceted career saw him serve in various prestigious positions from Union Law Minister to Chairman of Bar Associations, marking him as a true statesman of law. Remarkably, late Sri Ram Jethmalani's journey into the world of law began at an astonishingly young age with his completion of legal studies at a mere 18-year-old. This early dedication to the legal craft would lay the foundation of a legendary career. Late Sri Jethmalani's commitment to justice was globally recognized when he was awarded the Human Rights Award by World Peace Through Law in 1977, a testament to his unwavering advocacy for the principles of equity and human dignity. In addition to his illustrious legal career, he was prolific author, penning books such as Big Ego's Small Man, Conscience of a Maverick, and Maverick, Unchanged, Unrepentant, among others. His literary contributions extended to co-authoring legal scholarly works that spanned various fields of law, showcasing his profound understanding of the legal intricacies. Beyond the pages of books of courtrooms, late Sri Jethmalani's foray into politics saw him elected as a member of parliament in the 6th and 7th Lok Sabha, representing the Bharatiya Janata Party from Mumbai. His tenure as a Law Minister of India and Minister of Urban Development during the Prime Minister of Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji reflected his commitment to public service and governance. Within the legal community in India, Sri Ram Jethmalani was a well-known and respected figure whose counsel was sought after in matters that transcended many legalities. While he may have been primarily recognized as a criminal lawyer, his presence graced many high-profile cases, earning him a reputation as a legal luminary with an unerring instinct for justice. On 7th of May 2010, he was elected as the President of Supreme Court Bar Association, a position that further solidified his stature as a law stalwart. As we pay tribute to the memory of late Sri Ram Jethmalani, we celebrate his legacy as a legal maestro and statesman who left an indelible mark on the legal and political tapestry of our nation. His life's work serve as an enduring reminder that pursuit of justice and the service of the people are noble callings that transcend generations. May I now request a representative from the family of Sri Jethmalani to kindly come on the dais.
Mr. Mahesh Jethmalani is traveling abroad, so Mr. Ravi Sharma, late R.B.
Mr.
Jethmalani's
Ravi Sharma.
junior, is receiving the award.
Mr. Ravi Sharma, who is a colleague of Mr. Mahesh Jethmalani.
अडिग निष्ठा, अद्वितीय योगदान के लिए उनका विधिक जीवन हमेशा याद किया जाएगा। उनकी अमिट भावना तथा निडरता ने न्याय सिस्टम के ऐसे धागे बुने जो उदाहरणीय हैं, जो मशाल की तरह हम सबको रास्ता दिखाए। लीगल फ्रेटर्निटी का उत्थान न्याय के लिए अथक प्रयास मील के पत्थर साबित होंगे। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद माननीय गृह एवं सहकारिता मंत्री जी, आपके शुभ कर कमलों द्वारा इस पुरस्कार को दिए जाने के लिए। स्मृति चिन्ह, जैसा कि शब्द से ही भाव जाहिर हैं, माननीयों के हृदय में हमेशा के लिए इस कार्यक्रम की स्मृति अंकित हो जाए। As a token of our immense respect, we want to present mementos to Honorable Home Minister and the dignitaries on the dais. Now I request Mr. Manan Kumar Mishra, Senior Advocate, Supreme Court of India, Chairman BCI, to kindly present a memento to Honorable Shri Amit Shah ji, जोरदार तालियों के साथ। This is the national bird, peacock. और अब मेरा आग्रह है मिस्टर प्रशांत कुमार सिंह, मेंबर बीसीआई, आपसे कि कृपया माननीय श्री भूपेंद्र यादव जी को ये मेमेंटो भेंट करें। यूनियन मिनिस्टर फॉर लेबर एंड एम्प्लॉयमेंट एंड मिनिस्टर ऑफ एनवायरनमेंट, फॉरेस्ट एंड क्लाइमेट चेंज, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया, मिस्टर प्रशांत कुमार सिंह। Mr. D.P. Dhal, Senior Advocate, Member Bar Council of India, is now requested to please come onto the stage. And I request you to kindly felicitate or present memento to Honorable Mr. Justice S.K. Kaul, Judge, Supreme Court of India. Mr. D.K. Sharma. अब हमारा निवेदन है श्री डी.के. शर्मा, सीनियर एडवोकेट, मेंबर बार काउंसिल ऑफ इंडिया, आपसे कि ऑनरेबल मिस्टर जस्टिस संजीव खन्ना, जज, सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया का फेलिसिटेट करें, उन्हें मेमेंटो प्रदान करें, एक सुनहरी यादगार जो हमारे अतिथियों के हृदय में हमेशा के लिए अंकित रहने वाली है। डॉक्टर अमित वैद। मैं अब डॉक्टर अमित वैद, मेंबर बीसीआई, आपसे गुजारिश करती हूं कि कृपया ऑनरेबल मिस्टर जस्टिस पीएस नरसिम्हा, जज, सुप्रीम कोर्ट ऑफ इंडिया को मेमेंटो भेंट करें। श्री नाथ त्रिपाठी।